The Los Angeles Lakers are surging up the Western Conference. Who can stop LeBron and Luka? Right now, no one has the answer. But this isn't just another hot streak. It's a full-scale takeover, one that started not on the court, but in the film room. First-time coaches ease in. JJ Redick kicked the door down. No waiting, no playing it safe. Just rewriting the rules for one of the most scrutinized franchises in sports. The Redick revolution? It's here, and the league is taking notice. Let's dive in. Before he became a basketball philosopher, Redick was a shooting assassin, a McDonald's All-American Game MVP in high school, a Naismith College Player of the Year under Coach K at Duke. His NBA career, 15 years of defying expectations. Not an all-star, but an elite marksman, a locker room leader, a player whose understanding of the game transcended athleticism. But his transition to NBA analyst, that wasn't retirement, it was evolution. Breaking down plays on ESPN wasn't enough. He wanted more. And when NBA players, star players, started calling for advice, it was clear. Redick wasn't just analyzing the game. He was coaching it before he even had the title. The Lakers saw a mind obsessed with efficiency.
This morning we talked about going to war. Be willing to die on the court.
And now that vision is being tested in real time. Under the intense scrutiny of the Lakers fan base and the relentless pressure of championship expectations as LeBron finishes out his storied career. The Lakers are buying in, embracing Redick's vision and trusting his process. And the results? Undeniable. The team is playing with a newfound sense of purpose, a clarity that comes from understanding their roles and executing with precision. Before Redick, the Lakers relied on talent alone. The offense was unpredictable, the defense inconsistent. They could win on star power, but lacked identity, a system that maximized their strengths and minimized their weaknesses. That changed the moment Redick took over. Redick's coaching isn't just about drawing up plays on a whiteboard. It's a blueprint built on 3 core pillars. Number 1, data-driven precision. Every shot, every possession, optimized. Redick's mind is a data-driven engine, relentlessly analyzing efficiency, spacing, and tendencies to maximize impact. Luka's playmaking thrives in Redick's spacing. LeBron's off-ball cuts are deadlier than ever. The result? Lakers' three-point percentage is climbing. Wasted possessions? Dropping. Every move is calculated. Number 2, meticulous craftsmanship. Redick learned from coaching luminaries that the smallest details win games. He dissects opponent tendencies, exposes weaknesses, and crafts game plans with the precision of a master strategist. Number 3, efficiency as art. No unnecessary risks, every possession is a calculated strike. The Lakers are no longer an isolation-heavy team. Under Redick, they move with purpose, cutting down inefficiencies and playing a modern motion offense. The result? Fewer turnovers, more high-percentage opportunities, a team that executes with discipline. But how does theory become reality? Ask the Denver Nuggets. Redick proved it in February. The Lakers ended the Nuggets' 9-game winning streak and snapped an 8-game skid at Ball Arena. Luka torched Jokic's drop coverage for 32 points, while LeBron feasted on the chaos. Redick's spacing turned their bigs into statues. This wasn't luck. Redick's blueprint shredded a top contender in the West. The Lakers aren't just playing, they're hunting teams with a clarity forged in Redick's lab. Even as a player, Redick wasn't just a shooter, he was an extension of the coaching staff, a trusted voice in the locker room, a student of the game before he was ever a coach. Now, he's the big chair, tasked with leading one of the most star-studded rosters in the league. LeBron doesn't just listen to anyone, but Redick didn't just talk basketball, he spoke LeBron's language. And when he made a call, LeBron backed it. But one player's buy-in isn't enough. A championship team isn't just talent, it's trust. Redick's real challenge? Unifying the roster, establishing clear roles for every player where talent meets discipline, where execution wins championships. And if Redick builds that, the Lakers don't just contend, they raise another banner for Laker Nation. But no revolution happens without resistance. Redick's first real test? Adversity. The Lakers started slipping. A blown 10-point lead against the Clippers. A fourth-quarter meltdown versus the Nuggets. The offense stalled. The defense cracked. The losses stacking up. And in a city where patience runs thin, critics pounced. Lakers experiment backfiring. Redick over his head. Is LA too big for a rookie coach? And Redick, he felt it. Every post-game press conference felt like an interrogation. Every loss, a referendum on his legitimacy. The whispers weren't just from analysts anymore. They were inside the building. Had the Lakers made a mistake? Redick had two choices: crumble under the pressure or adapt. And Redick, he was built for adjustments. JJ Redick's transformation, it's not a coaching experiment, it's a new era. From the court to the clipboard, from the microphone to the meeting room, from analyzing the game to reshaping it. The Redick revolution isn't theory anymore, it's reality. But the ultimate question remains: does this end as a bold experiment or as the next great chapter in Lakers history? Because one thing is certain, JJ Redick isn't watching the game, he's changing it. And that change, it wasn't easy. Redick didn't panic, he adjusted. The Lakers defense, exposed. So Redick tweaked their rotations, refined their pick-and-roll coverages, and forced teams into tougher shots. The result, a win streak that silenced the critics. But one game stood out as the turning point. Against Golden State, Redick unleashed a masterclass. He schemed a complex defense, denying Steph the ball, forcing their role players to flail. It worked. The Lakers stole a statement win. And this wasn't just LeBron leading the charge. This was Redick pulling the strings, making the calls, and proving he could run the show. The Lakers aren't just staying afloat, they are starting to look dangerous. But the road to the championship is a long one, and the playoffs are a different beast entirely. Redick is building something special, but could that something special withstand the relentless intensity of a 7-game series? Will his adjustments hold up against the league's elite coaches, who are now dissecting his every move? These questions linger as the Lakers' journey is far from over. But beyond the X's and O's, beyond the game plans and adjustments, lies the true test of any coach: the ability to inspire, to instill a belief that transcends talent. Redick's impact isn't just measured in wins and losses, but in the way he's ignited a fire within the Lakers team. Look closely, and you'll see it. It's in the way LeBron trusts Redick's calls, even in the heat of the moment. It's in the way Luka moves with a newfound purpose, understanding exactly where to be and when. It's in the way every player, from the starters to the bench, embraces their role with unwavering commitment. This isn't just a team playing basketball, it's a collective driven by a shared vision, a vision forged in the film room, refined on the practice court, and now being tested under the bright lights of the NBA stage. The playoffs are a crucible where legends are made and legacies are cemented. Can Redick, in his first year, navigate this unforgiving landscape? Can he guide the star-studded roster through the pressure, the scrutiny, the relentless grind of a championship run? The answers, as always, will be written on the court. But one thing is certain, JJ Redick has brought a new level of intensity, a new level of strategic brilliance, and a new level of belief to the Los Angeles Lakers. And whether their season ends in triumph or heartbreak, his impact will be felt for years to come. The final word. Want to see if Redick's coaching holds up in the playoffs, the adjustments, the mind games, the pressure? It only gets crazier from here. We'll be breaking it all down. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it.